viewers, this is Josfeg Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. For those who subscribe, want to say a big thank you to you. I will say God bless you for subscribing. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Oshiomole to resume office Friday as Federal High Court upturns suspension. Bearing any last-minute change of strategy, National Chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC Comrade Adams Oshiomole will on Friday assume duty after a Federal High Court in Kano State on Thursday set aside the ruling of the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court, which had upheld the suspension of Comrade Oshiomole from the party. He is to resume with members of the National Working Committee, including 3 new officers whose appointments were approved on Wednesday. The new party officials are Waziru Bulaba, who is the party acting national secretary, Senator Abiola Ajibobi, deputy national chairman, and Mr. Paul Chukwuma, national auditor. Oshiomole, who had earlier on Thursday met with President Buhari, had later led a delegation of the National Working Committee on a visit to the Inspector General of Police IGB Muhammad Adamu. In Kano, Justice Lewis Alagao, who ordered that the status be maintained, added that pending the hearing of the motion on notice by the applicant, Aliyu Muhammad Rabiu, that the defendant, the APC Oshiomole IG of Police, INEC and DGSS, should not give effort to the purported resolution of Ward 10, a Tako local government area which suspended Comrade Oshiomole. The court also restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from dealing, communicating, or however recognizing any persons other than the second defendant, Oshiomole, as the national chairman of the first defendant, APC, for any party business or carrying out any duties vested on the commission by the Electoral Act. Rabiu had, through his counsel, John Mary Jide Obi, had applied to the court seeking an order for parties in the suit to maintain the status until determination of the substantive suit. However, National Vice Chairman, North-East Zone of the party, Comrade Mustafa Saliyu, faulted the court order, saying the party would obey Wednesday's order of the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court suspending Oshiomole. According to him, a court of coordinate jurisdiction cannot set aside the order of another court. So he said, first of all, I want to be very brief because we have a case in court and I am plaintiff, so I do not want to be subjudiced. But I want to tell you from my knowledge of law that 2 courts of coordinate jurisdictions cannot sit on appeal on an order or judgment given by each other. A federal high court cannot sit on the appeal on the FCT High Court. The only court that has the jurisdiction to sit on appeal is the Court of Appeal in this case, and the court order of the FCT High Court was served yesterday. Most of you have a copy of the orders, and it is the elementary law that first in time prevail. That of Abuja High Court came earlier and we seek for interlocutory injunction, and there is affidavit of urgency which seeks to prevent certain kinds of mischief which we prayed that the court should help prevent, which they did. So if you look at the main reasons why that introductory order was granted, I do not think that the Federal High Court of the same jurisdiction will now come and sit it aside. We don't need the knowledge of law to know that a high court cannot sit on a matter of appeal in another high court. So I don't want to say much about the order, but I want to say that it is only the Court of Appeal that can vacate this injunction. As you can see, we are in the Secretariat and we are running the affairs of the party, so the suspension still prevails until the hearings of the matter, or if there is any contrary order from the Court of Appeal. He described as laughable the announcement of some new officers of the party by the National Working Committee. He said that is laughable because that one is what amuses me most, and it is very pathetic and disturbing because we saw an announcement that purported that we approved nominations of 3 officers on the 4th of January. One of these officers, which is the Deputy National Chairman South, even the nomination from his state came to the National Vice Chairman on the 28th of February, almost 40 days after the date of the purported meeting. The meeting we had on the 14th January, I came out of the meeting and I told you guys that the meeting was stopped because they were trying to do illegality on only National Secretary. The matter of other people was referred to the zone. Nobody discussed it. But saying that Oshiomole has been suspended, he now had to bring out that information. I don't think it is civil matters. I think our lawyers are looking at it because it is criminal matters. I am a working committee members, and I was not in the meeting. Where are the minutes of the meeting? Where was it held? And how do we approve a nomination that is yet to come? We are not running a banana republic. This is a party and not a block industry or a motor park. Our lawyers are looking at it, and if we find any criminal act, we will prosecute. Asking whether the NWC was doing anything to replace Oshiomole, he said, it is not the duty of the NWC to source for replacement. Instead, the NWC looks at the day-to-day affairs of the party. Any major decision as to this effect will be handled by NEC, and if the need to convention will take place. Wow. To tell you that there is nothing in Nigeria that cannot be changed. As regards the case of Adams Oshiomole, you can imagine how can Federal High Court upturn judgment of the same Federal High Court? I mean, court of the same jurisdiction. I'm telling you. To tell you that Nigeria's system is full of corruption. It is totally full of corruption. I'm telling you. And the thing is that APC should dismiss Mustafa Salisu from the party. Because it looks as if this guy, he is something else. He is not a true member of the party. The man is on the motion to destroy the party. I'm telling you the truth. The fact that the court has the right to settle dispute, but on this matter, this is purely party affairs. And I don't think that the party has a way of settling their disputes. They don't have it at all. Yesterday, we were hearing that Obeseki was jubilating all around because of the suspension of Adams Oshiomole. And now the case has totally turned around. You can imagine this. It has turned around. Because Oshiomole came through the front door as the national chairman, and he will also leave through the front door. Those who are penciled out of being behind his illegal suspension will be dealt with according to the party constitution. The thing is that this our Nigeria system, including the High Court or whatever they call it, they are corrupt set of people entirely. They change things as if they are not concerned. Look at it. This guy was suspended a few days ago, and now they said they've turned it around. Nigeria, sha. So guys, what do you think? What is your whole take? Your comment is highly appreciated. Kindly drop your comments at the comment section, and God bless you. Bye.